This time of year, tens of thousands of country music fans descend on Nashville for the annual CMA Music Festival. Along with those fans come hundreds of media outlets. So when it's time for an artist to make a big splash in country music, this is the perfect time. We headed out to the Ford Theater at the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum for the latest news from Alan Jackson.
To help celebrate his remarkable journey and his reverence for traditional country music, the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum plans two major events this year. First, Alan's fans can look forward to an Alan Jackson exhibition that will open in our new design gallery on Friday, August 29, and that will remain open until the spring of 2015.
Painted red, the stripe was white, it was 18 feet from the bow to the stern light.
I remember writing on Music Row down there in one of the old, we wrote in a bunch of the old houses back then, and they were little songwriting rooms, and we were upstairs. I don't even know who I was writing with now. We just go down there at 9 o'clock in the morning and write a song or two. And we were upstairs in this attic room, and the door was propped open with this music award. And I went over there and looked at it, and it was one of Chris Christopherson's awards. And I thought that was so cool, but I also thought, if I ever win an award, I am not going to prop it up and leave it at some building somewhere, propping open the door. So I made sure we've tried to keep all of that memorabilia and everything. And I've got so many awards. It's just embarrassing, I swear. That girl from the museum came to our house. I know her head was spinning because we've tried it. We don't just lay it out like, show it off, but I do have places where we just keep it because we have to. But it's just, there's just so many awards from all, not just the CMAs and the ACMs, and just little radio stations that give me things, and mayors that gave me keys to the cities all over the country and all over the world, all these awards. It's crazy. If y'all could see all that, and I'd love, that's what this whole thing is. I'm hoping we're going to get to share some of this stuff up here, because it's just, I can't even believe it. When I walk through our house sometimes and look at that, it just makes my head spin.
I think we do not fully understand what an incredible songwriter this man is. And that's what it's all about. This is a town where we have a phrase that it all begins with the song. This guy's had 35 number one. He's had 50, 60 top 10 hits. He's had 35 number ones.
Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane.
Jerry, this was before, I had to say this because this was when I was new in town and just songwriting and singing demos. When I'd sing demos for songwriters in studio, they'd call me when it was a real country song. Obviously, it was I sound country, and he had this little segment that for a while there, he played people's songwriters' songs.
Daily demos. I played the demos of songs, and you were one of them.
Yeah, so they'd play them. It helped songwriters get their songs heard. It was really cool that he did that. But anyway, he played one that I sang. And when he got through, he said, "Sounds like that guy singing had been sleeping under Vern Gosden's bed." Because I loved Vern, and I was trying to sing like him. And
absolutely.
So that was the biggest compliment he could have ever given me as a young guy in town. I'll never forget that. That was so cool.
And I know I'll never understand.
I don't know why, but I just always try to think that I always take it back to the music. That's what I came here for, is to sing country music. And I've tried to stay on that, and I still think that's, like Mike says, if you keep having a song every now and then that means something, it'll keep your career going for a while. And I think I've always tried to write songs for my fans, and because I'm still a fan, I write stuff that I like, and I think that they like, and I record other people's songs the same way. So I just hope it all goes back to the music, because all the other stuff in the spotlight really doesn't mean anything without the music. I would just like to do like some of my heroes, like Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard and George Jones. People, they just worked on up, and they're still working, some of them, and playing as much as they can. And if they get tired, they slow down a little bit. And I'll just probably do the same thing as long as I'm still enjoying it and the fans are still enjoying it. So anyway, thank y'all so much.
It's time for another short break, but we've got lots more ahead. We sit around chilling it when we come back.